Hey traders! Today we're taking a hard look at Fortnomics.com. Fortnomics.com has recently come under scrutiny due to the lack of available information, raising significant concerns for potential users. Lack of verifiable information. No user reviews. Reputable review sites such as Trustpilot and Reviews.io contain no user feedback or ratings for Fortnomics.com. This total lack of user experiences is highly unusual for any legitimate investment platform and raises immediate red flags. Absence from review sites. Well-known investment review platforms and consumer protection websites do not feature any analysis or mention of Fortnomics.com. This absence raises serious questions about the platform's legitimacy and market presence. Non-existent online presence. Standard web searches yield no meaningful results about Fortnomics.com, indicating a complete lack of established online presence or media coverage. This further adds to the suspicion surrounding the platform. No regulatory information. There is no available information about Fortnomics.com's compliance with relevant financial regulations or oversight by authorities. Legitimate platforms typically provide clear information about their regulatory status to build trust with users. Red flags and suspicious characteristics. Lack of transparency. The website fails to provide crucial information about its company background, team members, or physical location. This lack of transparency is a common characteristic of fraudulent websites. Unrealistic promises. Many suspicious investment platforms offer unrealistic returns or guarantees. While specific claims from Fortnomics.com are not available, the lack of transparency is concerning. Recent establishment. The domain's registration date is not readily available, but the lack of online presence suggests it may be relatively new. This is often a characteristic of potentially fraudulent websites that have not yet established a track record. Potential risks for users. Given the complete absence of verifiable information, potential users of Fortnomics.com face several serious risks. Financial fraud. There's a high risk of financial loss if the platform is a front for fraudulent activities. Users may find it difficult or impossible to recover their funds once deposited. Identity theft. Providing personal information to an unverified platform could lead to identity theft or other forms of fraud. Users should be cautious about sharing sensitive information. Malware exposure. The website could potentially host malware, putting users' devices and personal data at risk. This is a common tactic used by fraudulent websites to compromise user security. Phishing attempts. It could be a sophisticated phishing attempt to gather sensitive user data. Users should be wary of any unsolicited communications or requests for personal information. If you've been scammed by Fortnomics.com, there are resources available, but exercise caution. Avoid being a victim of another get-your-money-back-quick scam. Instead, contact brokercomplaintalert.com to get a free consultation and recovery service. We provide recommendations to get help in recovering the lost funds. Report your case to us. You can find the link in the video description. Before you invest with any broker, do your homework. Read independent reviews, check their regulations,